Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
What do you want from me?
The fact of the matter is,
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
now a lot of people are going to be telling you you're crazy, and maybe they're right, but the fact of the matter is,
I get to be home team, right? Because I won last time.
I feel like I won, but alright.
No, you go. Go ahead.
No, I'm joking. You won, for real.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
I knew I did.
Alright. Alright, what's going on, everyone? I'm sitting here with Austin, oldest friend, neighbor,
Yeah.
owner of the Tuscan.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here playing 2K, and this is episode 4 of The Fact of the Matter.
You heard?
So last time he beat me, so
First team, OKC.
I got Phoenix.
Okay, second team.
How we do it is we click random twice, and out of those first 2 teams you can pick. But if you don't like either team, he got OKC again. If you don't like either of those teams, then you have to pick the third team, whatever the third random team is. I'm pretty sure that's pretty generic. Most people do that. Alright, so I got Phoenix for my first team. Second team,
Oh, get out of here.
San Antonio.
Let's go take that.
Let's do it. Well, we got to do the rosters
Oh,
because we're messing with, what year is this?
2K16.
16.
I'm trying to call my shit out.
No, but you know what's crazy is 2K17 isn't a good game.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of bugs, but
Terrible. Yo, what I spoke about briefly in episode 3 is that NBA Live 2018 looks great.
you're the biggest supporter of
But you know what's crazy?
the live franchise.
I always say that, but I've never bought the game. The last one I had was like the one with Trace McGrady on the front cover on Houston.
Jeez. 2003?
I feel like it was later. To be honest, I can't even tell you. No, it couldn't have been because Melo was 2003.
With the Nuggets.
The Nuggets, yeah.
Cornrow Mellow.
Me and my brother are like that. We can just tell you the
Well,
cover.
Come see me about Madden. I got you. Every cover on Madden.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm trying to think. What's 2004?
Michael Vick.
Best one of all time. That's the best man of all time.
Atlanta Falcons. I read a tweet today. He said something about
Kaepernick.
he should cut his hair. What was the context of that?
He was saying that if Kaepernick wants to get signed by a team, he's got to first start to look presentable, and by cutting his hair. Now, what's funny is when I first read that I saw it on Instagram, and you know how on Instagram they showed who said it real small on the bottom left. I'm like, who said this, bro?
Yeah.
I was like, who could have said? I was like, cause they about to get some backlash. And I read it was Michael Vick. I was like, damn. Is this the right roster?
I think so. But I feel like we've tried this roster before, and it wasn't it.
Yeah, and we kind of just played anyway, I feel like. It's all good.
Official 2K roster. Yeah, I feel like if anybody, Michael Vick is the only past NFL player that would get a pass on that.
I was gonna say he's the only one that probably should shut his mouth when it comes to
Legal stuff.
when it comes to just how he looks to the public eye.
He's like the Allen Iverson of the NFL.
He's worse, man. Dogs are like loved by like national
That was
throughout the
post.
world.
That was post peak for him.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
During his prime, he was the man. How do you do uniforms?
LB and RB.
What was I thinking? Imagine if Peyton Manning said that.
You never would, but he's literally a robot. Did you see the ESPYs, by the way?
Yeah. Well,
I didn't watch the whole
parts.
thing.
I caught parts of it. Yeah,
I caught his monologue in the beginning, which was so funny, bro.
I heard he did well.
He did great.
You think KD was really mad about that joke?
No,
He was just
I think
playing
that was. I think he's playing along.
along? Yeah, me too.
Because Westbrook even looked like he was about to laugh too. That was mad funny though.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Austin's quick to get this work.
Please. The last 7 games we played. What's the record?
You can't ask me that because I'm gonna say that I got the winning record, and you can say that you got the winning record.
It's at least 5-2. At least. Got the Gold Lane playing in the background.
Yeah, he put me on the gold link. Can't lie.
I hear so many dudes taking that style now. I hear 3 songs a week when I do these playlists for Tuscan. As I'm
Trying to
combing-
get gold link sound.
as I comb through songs,
That's interesting.
I hear at least 3 imitations of Gold Lane, different artists.
Cause he has one of like the on the iTunes top charts. His song is on there. His top 10. I think it's Crew.
Yep.
Crew was up there.
It was his last album. He's popping, man.
No, he is. He's official. Speaking of albums, we still never had a legitimate discussion about Jay-Z's album.
Whoa. First thing I want to admire about that album, if you scroll all the way down on the credits, like on Apple Music, you scroll all the way down past the last song, you can see the bottom, who the publishing or copyright belongs to.
Mhm.
Check that.
I didn't look.
Belongs to S. Carter Enterprises.
Wow.
Not Rock Nation, not Def Jam, not any fucking label. It's his company that owns that shit.
Since when though?
It's like, this is his first album like that. Come on, bro. Why don't you pass it?
Let's go.
That's his first album like that.
That's interesting, man. I had no idea.
So that's
So going forward, you think that's what he's gonna be?
absolutely without a question. Where you going?
And you can tell that he's smarter now. I mean, obviously, you've been in the game for so long.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up just
I mean-
knowing the right things to say. And
But the benefit of Jay-Z is that he shared that knowledge with people through his songs over the years.
but it doesn't seem like anyone's listened.
Look at Frank Ocean, bro. Frank
Yeah.
Ocean dropped that last album under his own company name. He owns the publishing on that. That's after learning from dudes like Jay-Z,
Yeah, right.
Prince, you know.
Yeah, Prince definitely taught the world the right way to do it, man. With that whole nonsense with Sony, I was just reading on that front, actually.
What, his deal with Sony?
Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty trash. Oh, don't turn that ball over. I still haven't scored.
You heard it right, folks. Still hasn't scored.
Alright, we're 20 seconds into the game. It's 4-0.
Oh, come on.
Where you going, Tony? Yo, I'm 0 for 3 on shots. I'm about to steal this ball from Kawhi.
You saw the Actually, I was with you when we saw the
Get
Oh,
out of here.
I was with you when we saw the story of OJ music video, but I kind of watched it on my own.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that, man?
Crazy.
That was great. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, music video of all time.
You talk about pressing a hot button on society. I mean, I don't know if you can make white people any more uncomfortable
Exactly.
than that video.
That video, man. He's like, I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty cool to see Jay-Z go that route.
And it's funny because OJ's about to get out, bro.
He's having a f***ing parole hearing
Bro, yeah.
live on ESPN.
Live on
But
ESPN.
before we get to that, let's finish the Jay-Z
Wow.
talk because that's crazy.
That's crazy.
They're really killing this guy.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not making that. No way.
For those that are listening, it is not easy to conduct an interview speak about music, and play 2K competitively at the same time.
And crack a cold one open with the boys.
Crack a cold one.
How'd you get that rebound?
No
Why are we the
idea.
same color jersey? This makes no sense. Why would you choose gray?
Just trying to. Yeah, it is actually real confusing. I don't know why I chose gray.
All right, so with Jay's album, I feel like I was so accustomed to seeing him trying to be like flex to the times, Jay, and come out with a radio single, Jay.
And that's what everyone was thinking, bro. Everyone.
Boop. For our listeners, that was just an and one by some dude whose last name I cannot pronounce.
Ersan.
Ilyasova. He's got a Bucks jersey on in the 2K transitions, but he's wearing OKC today.
The
Okay.
fact that Jay didn't have a that he didn't have a radio hit, which I when people say that, I don't even think that's true, because I think that the song with Marley with who was it? Ziggy Marley?
Damian Marley.
Or Damian Marley.
Get it to
I think that's a radio hit.
but that's a sample though. That's why.
Yeah.
That's the bum bum dia,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That and even Kill Jay-Z. You know they're gonna play that in the club.
Yeah, he gets played because
He's
who he
gay.
is.
Yeah.
He's earned it. And honestly, if J. Cole gets radio play for some of those songs he had on these last two albums, Jay-Z better damn sure get his radio play. Because there was some songs from J. Cole that were on the radio that I'm listening to. Like, I like this as a listener, but
Does it fit as a radio?
yeah, as a consumer, this is not in that format. Come on, bro. I'm getting no love from 2K. No way.
Let's go. Oh, come on, Kawhi. Give me that one more time. Where you going, bro? Ooh, ooh.
No.
Come on. Oh,
Okay, he's getting
I'm
every
getting love right
rebound.
now.
Let's give you 3 offensive rebounds. I'm
Yeah,
not
call
even
that
paying
timeout.
attention to the score.
Call that timeout.
So good to see Jay back in his rare form. That was reminiscent.
He was
of-
Teacher Jay. Bro. He was Teacher Jay, Jay in
Yeah.
that whole album. He was trying to teach.
The ironic thing is, and this is how life works. This is the cycle of life. It took the artists that he brought into the game and nurtured, like J. Cole, to put out albums like that,
Right.
to make him feel comfortable enough to put out an album like that again.
You think that was what it was? Or was it the fact that he was trying to set his priorities straight? Or, honestly, the reason why I think he did an album like this was strictly for marketing reasons
The
with the
Lemonade
whole
sales?
Lemonade. Because him and Beyonce are evil geniuses, and they know exactly what they're doing. And they put that out, she put that album out for a reason. Solange put her album out for a reason. Because they know everyone wanted to hear it.
I do not doubt for a second. No way that's going in. I do not doubt for a second that was part of it. I agree 100%.
You got to talk about the whole stuff in the elevator, and you got to talk about the whole thing with Becky, who people are just, it's all speculation, because I had to look it up myself, because to be perfectly honest, I don't really know anything about the whole Becky thing. I didn't really know before I looked it up, 3 weeks ago? Like, I heard the stories like everyone else, but, yeah, I heard stories like everyone else, but I didn't really know the whole story. And it's all speculation. Nobody knows, which is what I like about their families, that they keep it all in the family.
I mean, yeah. I don't even want to know.
Exactly.
I don't care. That's your business, bro.
And the fact that they can sell albums because of it is just great.
I'm not mad at that at all. I think it's pretty clear that he cheated on her and lied to her a lot.
Exactly.
That's all we need to know.
You think he cheated with Rita Ora?
Man, I wouldn't doubt it. And Rihanna, too, when she first came up.
That's crazy, because people were saying that, too. Especially when they found out she was signed to Rock.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it at all. That's part of the game. And look at her now. She's one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
Number 2. I was just talking to Sahara about this. Sahara's my girlfriend, by the way.
Oh.
I didn't realize that. Who you think the Beyonce's clear number one as far as the female R&B / pop artist, right?
Beyonce's number one, definitely.
And Rihanna's number two, right? There's no discussion.
Yeah,
No
I guess
question.
she has to be, but she's in a different lane though. Like I consider them like 1A and 1B, because Beyonce is like grown, established veteran, like Kobe, circa 2008, and Rihanna's like LeBron, circa 2008.
Right.
It's like the next one up who's clearly the best, but just isn't as experienced as the GOAT right now. Beyonce's the GOAT. She's one of the greatest entertainers of our generation.
She's a Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But when Beyonce's, 50 and Rihanna is Beyonce's age, Rihanna will be, the GOAT.
Like Beyonce's time will come where she's kind of just falling off slowly.
It's life.
It's hard to picture, man. I was just thinking, speaking of people whose time is coming to an end, do you start to get the feeling that slowly Drake's time is coming to an end?
Yeah, people were saying
slowly. Like it's obviously it's nothing like official, but slowly his time is coming to an end.
I forgot what that started with. Something happened, and it was like that was a slip up. Because there was a period of time where, oh man, come on, Russ, yeah, where Drake did not miss. Everything Drake did was gold. Everybody loved it.
Exactly. And I still think that's somewhat true. But
nah, something happened like in the past year that was like, all right, he's human,
something like his style of music.
I think it might have been like Views, ironically, because Views is one of his best albums, like in terms of units sold, right?
Right.
But I feel like when it didn't perform as well as
everyone thought,
because it was
which
so
is
hyped.
crazy to me because I liked Views. I liked his last two projects, bro. I really did.
He makes good music. Like, you can't sit here and say Views was trash. It may not have been what you thought it would have been.
Right.
But it wasn't god-awful music.
No. I think that when Drake had that period when he was a culture vulture, people were considering him a culture vulture. He's going to just, what? Oh.
Traveling.
When people were saying that he's finding the artist that's hot, he's going to feature them on a song of his.
Yeah.
He's going to use their quick stardom to elevate himself even further, which was genius to me, honestly. And but now it almost seems like he's trying to emulate sounds. He had this track with I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but he had a song where he was with Offset. It's him, Offset. It just came out.
Oh, Metro Boomin.
Yeah, with Metro
It's a
Boomin.
lazy ass verse.
Lazy, bro. He was trying to sound like Offset, which is weird.
Yeah.
And my brother said it too. I didn't even realize. Oh, damn.
Shout out to Malcolm, because we listened to that song in the studio with Sharif, bumped it because it came out the night before,
Right.
and Malcolm was feeling that song, Cold. Was into that song, didn't say anything about
He didn't say it?
Drake trying to sound like Offset. So shout out to Malcolm for that.
I hope you're listening, bro. You got called out.
Yeah, that was a lazy verse.
It was,
We
man.
all said it. He mailed it in. Come on, bro. Russ, you take that to the hole.
Like, with the song with Metro Boomin, Drake doesn't have many songs with Metro Boomin.
He has a whole...
Lately. I know, he's got the whole thing with Future, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about lately. Like, and you would think that he would kill it. He would at least kill it, because that beat was fire. And I thought Offset did what Offset can do. Like, in that song. He was a great feature, but Drake was supposed to murder that song, be a rapper. Like, he's been a pop artist lately. In that song, he has Signs. He's a pop singer.
Oh, yeah.
I like the song, by the way. I actually really like. Oh, you killing Mikhail Singler? White boy, the freaking weirdest looking dude I've ever seen.
And jammed it on Kawhi's head. Yo, get it for the playback. Get the clip for the playback.
Come on. Oh, you about to just leave Kawhi like that? I'm about to yam it. Oh, and one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but what I was saying is it sounds like Drake is kind of like, I mean, he's still going to be on top. He's still going to be the dude for a while. I say, I don't want to give it a year span because you never know. You never know what can happen. I don't even think Kendrick wants the crown like that. I think he wants to stay exactly how he's at. He likes still being kind of affiliated with his old crew to a point.
Yeah.
And like Drake does his very best to like separate himself. Are you kidding me?
No, Drake has chosen the pop route.
Yeah.
That's very evident. And
I just heaved it full court because I was trying to icon exit. But
you know what? I think Kendrick also was open to going that route at some point, like a couple years ago.
so with a Pimp a Butterfly?
No. That was when he went completely opposite of pop. But like right before To Pimp a Butterfly, he did some pop songs, like collaborating with Taylor Swift and
Oh, he did a song with Coldplay too.
yeah.
Or I think it was Coldplay. He did it at the VMAs.
Yeah, I mean, that was a performance, like
Oh, but you're talking about like real singles?
records,
Yeah.
like doing songs he shouldn't have been doing. And I think after that, he was like, yo, I don't really give a about any of that radio play or whatever.
Yeah.
And came out with To Pimp a Butterfly.
You think it's his best album? He thinks it's his best album.
I mean,
He went on what's his name? Big Boy, Baby Boy. You know the radio show that's like
in LA,
in LA.
missing every shot.
And they told him to list his albums from best to worst. And he put Pimp a Butterfly as number 1. Oh no, he put Damn as number 1.
Oh wow.
He put Damn as number 1.
Of course, because it's his new album.
He put Damn as number 1, Section 80 as 2.
He has a new interview?
This came out like 2-3 weeks ago, yeah.
Oh,
It was Damn number 1, Section 80 number 2, Pimp a Butterfly number 3, Good Kid, Mad City.
Section 80, number 2.
Yeah. I love Section 80, bro.
Yeah, it was cool.
Let's go, Patty.
Wow. Alright. This is getting out of hand.
To segue quickly, did you hear about the rumor that Tyler Creator came out the closet in his last album?
Yeah.
His most recent album.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know.
I didn't listen to it, so I don't even know. But they spoke about the lyrics. That dude's not gonna hit. Roberson's a scrub. Oh,
I mean,
cookies.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just swiped it right out of Russ's hands. I don't know, bro. I think good for him. Like, for being straight up about it and everything. It really bugs me out, the timing of it. It's so obvious that it's a ploy to sell albums.
Especially in today's day and age.
And not saying that he is or isn't gay, like,
Because he will never be straight up with it. He won't be 100% straight up with it.
Yeah.
Never will. He'll do little subtle hints or something, or maybe, as you said, to sell an album.
Yeah.
Get people talking about him and get that community to support him, and then they'll buy more albums. Which is, I mean, in hindsight, it's pretty smart. But who knows what's really the truth and what's not.
It's not even just the gay community that shows out to buy albums because an artist came out and said they're gay. It's like, it just drives more attention and clicks and awareness in general to the album being out.
Right.
So as a result, people buy more albums because more people know about it. Roberson, shut him up. He's a scrub, right?
Roberson is a scrub, bro.
That was a 2, so yeah, he is. But my point is that, one, I hope he really is, if he's saying that, like, he's trying to come out the closet or whatever. I hope that shit is true and he's not being a weirdo and using that to make money. Oh, Russ.
But the story was... God, my fault.
No, but it just it's too convenient. And if it was something that was burning him that he really wanted to get off his chest and just be upfront with everybody about, why not do that shit when you don't have an album coming out, when you have nothing going on? You gotta keep that in your pocket until the album's about to drop,
Right.
and then create all this clickbait around the internet.
Mm-hmm.
It seems disingenuous. That's the part I don't like about it.
But let me see if what I'm about to say right now maybe clear it up. So the story is, and I can't claim that I know this. I'm going to cite my source for this, which is the Everyday Struggle. I listen to that. I'm a supporter. As much as I hate Budden, I gotta listen to it. Him and Academics chemistry is hilarious. Okay. It's hilarious.
Okay.
But they apparently, like when Frank's Channel Orange came out, Frank Ocean's Channel Orange came out, the guy that he's talking about in that whole album is Tyler.
Yeah.
And the reason why he fell off of Our Future is because he came out and he's expecting Tyler to just say something too, and Tyler didn't. He actually like kind of went the opposite way and bashed it a little bit, but he still supported Frank as a person, and now this is like Tyler's way of like kind of trying to be real with it.
To play into that, I heard. Oh no, I remember when Frank came out with that, and then Tyler did an interview with somebody shortly after, and he was like, "Yeah, I always known Frank's gay. Like that's him. Like I don't care."
Yeah.
So to play into your theory or that theory from that bum ass show that you're talking about, I can see how that friction would happen, especially if Frank comes out and is honest, and then Tyler's like, "Oh yeah, I know he's like that.
Right.
I still love him,
right.
but not being truthful about himself."
Being truthful about him and the two of them together.
But I think that's bullshit. I don't even think that's true because I forgot where I heard this when Channel Orange first dropped and that whole thing was out. Frank was talking about some dude that... Nope. Give me that. Oh, was it foul? Frank was talking about some guy that was on a football team or something. That's where that song Forrest Gump came from. Supposedly this dude that he's talking about was on a college football team, like a junior college team, and had like a girlfriend and all this shit.
I do remember that.
So Tyler the Creator doesn't strike me as a football player.
No.
That's pure speculation. Who said that? Joe Budden or Academics?
Budden said that.
Yeah, of course.
So funny.
Of course.
Of course Budden said that.
Old and washed up. I hope I get to meet Joe Budden one day.
Bro, it's crazy. It's because, like, I mean, to digress a little bit, Budden, isn't he? I don't see how he can be washed up. He didn't have that many songs. He wasn't like, he didn't have a point where like people were like really bumping him. I think it's just the fact that he opens his mouth. He was on Love and Hip Hop. That's
a washed up thing to do.
Yeah, that's a washed up thing to do. Because look at the people on that show. I didn't even watch it, but I know that what's his name is on it. Young Jock and
It's a washed up thing to do. Exactly. Little Scrappy. Look, guys, get your money. Do what you got to do to keep the VH1 checks coming in. I hear you. I understand that. And keep yourself in the public eye. But you got to be able to accept the fact that people are going to look at you like you're washed up because you're on a washed up ass show. Joe Budden included, even though he thinks he's too good for that show now.
Well, what made Joe Budden relevant in that show was the entire situation with Yachty and then the new school versus old school and kind of reopening that can of worms.
Oh yeah, the Migos thing. Oh, that was hilarious, bro. That meme is so funny with Academics like doing that stuff with his fingers on the mic, bro. He's all
like,
nervous.
He's mad nervous. He looks so soft, bro.
So not even talking about that dude, because that dude is the biggest cornball.
He's such a cornball, bro.
So how do I even take his opinion seriously? He's a dork. He's a cornball. I can't even listen to that guy with a straight face without laughing. Okay, so forget him. Just talking about Joe Budden. Joe Budden is a lyricist. He's a 90s, early 2000s rapper's rapper. He's skilled. I'm not taking that away from him.
Yeah, he can definitely spit.
Definitely. And I used to with Pump It Up back in the day. Like,
yeah.
Everybody knows Joe Budden. But make that when you're caught on the internet chasing 16-year-old kids in a car down your road
Yeah.
in a wife beater, and then you're out here acting a fool on Love and Hip Hop, just doing all these things, bro. Like, that's the wrong way to move. People don't move that way when they have a smart business mind.
And that's one thing that you can say that he doesn't have. And I think that there are a lot of old heads, OGs in the rap game that felt the same way, that continue to still feel the same way about what Joe Budden said about Yachty and just the entire new school, new generation of hip hop as it is.
Such a washed up thing to say.
But the fact that he had a spotlight and he said it, it wasn't the right move.
Like, there were people that were like, yeah, I would have said that too. I'm glad I said it.
Jadakiss went on Breakfast Club and he said the same thing. Oh no, he was with Angela Yee. It wasn't Breakfast Club, and he said the same thing. Not even a couple months prior before.
Yeah.
And he was saying how the rappers today are weirdos, blah blah blah, and like you could just picture Jadakiss saying that. Like, he's just a real OG, and I mean, you know how my take on it. I don't disagree. I think there are some of the newer people that, not that they can rap, but they have. I like them as artists right now.
They have something.
They have something that can. It's not even really just about being able to sell records. Like, 'cause I don't even think they care about selling records. I think they just want to sell a record, get that mill, and then tour, singing that song over and over again.
Or as Jimmy Iovine said, sell the perfume.
Yeah.
They don't care about the music. It's just about getting on the road and selling the perfume.
That's where I heard that. I'm sitting here thinking I thought of that. That's exactly where I heard that from, the Defiant Ones.
Whatever initiative it is, side hustle that they're trying to push.
Yeah.
I mean, look, when we're 40, we're going to be complaining about the new music. We're in our mid-20s and we're still bitching about the new style of rap. And we're in our mid-20s. We're like 5 years away from
that point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Like how old those kids are. We're not that much older, and we're already complaining. So
it's crazy because I can't, and this must be what the generation before us thought. I can't understand how kids today can listen to this and think that it's hip hop, knowing that there's still rappers like Kendrick and J. Cole that are always gonna be on top. They're gonna buy those albums just because everyone else is buying it. But then they'll also buy a Uzi album or Extension or whatever his name is, album Triple X, whatever his name. My sister's obsessed with this dude.
Yeah.
My sister is literally obsessed. I'm like, Kiggy, you can't possibly think that this is good music, and she does, man. And it's just a testament that, just thinking back from when we were in high school. And who was it that was big that
50 Cent.
50 was one of those people where the old heads were like, oh, he's not a rapper?
I wouldn't say that he wasn't a rapper, but yeah, maybe with the Candy Shop and the PIMP and those type of songs.
Trying to implementing more pop into the music so they can sell it, right?
Right. This dude's a sellout. There's probably that type of talk too.
Of course, Drake. Everyone's saying about Drake because he was singing.
Yeah, and because he's half Jewish and he's from Canada,
right? And
he's soft or perceived to be soft.
The whole old school versus new school conversations will be going on for the rest of our lives, man.
Never go away.
Never.
And back to your sister and people that age that like Out of Bounds. Are you kidding me? I catch an automated rebound and it says I'm out of bounds. Steven Adams is like a gorilla man. So, how old's your sister? 18?
17.
17. 17 years old. Other kids that are 17, they like it not because they think it's hip hop, not because this is rap. It's because of the vibe.
And the beat.
And the person, exactly. Yeah.
Right now, it's the producer that's selling everything. Producers getting so much love these days, man. Getting so much love.
That's true. Shout out DJ Mustard. Started that wave.
Did he for real?
Like the 2010s decade of producer dominance?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thought it was Bangladesh.
Who?
Bangladesh. Am I saying it wrong? Am I saying it?
I don't even know who you're
Yes,
talking
you do.
about.
You know what I'm saying.
Name a Bangladesh song for me.
He did mad Wayne songs.
What?
We gotta look it up. I'm pausing. I gotta look it up.
Bangladesh?
I'm telling you, that's his name too.
The name sounds familiar, but the
It
tag,
does it right in the beginning.
I don't know, bro. Is it like a girl's voice?
Nah, it's like I can't even like think of it right now. Come on.
Bangladesh.
Come on, Google Chrome. About to look it up.
Bangladesh producer. Okay. So he won the Grammy for Album of the Year. Was that the Carter 3?
Yeah, he did Mad Wayne songs. You don't remember hearing that before like I think it was before Millie.
Oh, man. Let's check out his 2008 discography. Yeah, he did a Millie. Bangladesh.
Yeah, you know it now. Yeah.
Oh, that's that? That's what
yeah,
that is?
yeah, bro. Bangladesh.
I never knew that was saying Bangladesh. Since 2008, I never knew that.
I used to always repeat the producer that would say the name before. Like, of course, Khaled did it forever. What are you doing, Danny Green? What?
Nope.
Just go,
that
pow,
ugly face.
pow.
Bow, bow. No, okay, but that was before 2010. Like this whole Metro Boomin, London on the Track,
Right?
Zaytoven.
Yeah. Like, they're getting so much love, and they're the ones that are making these artists. Because, bro, if you sit down and listen to 21 Savage's album, he is the worst. He is so bad.
It's really bad.
He's so bad. But, bro, I can't lie. I listen to Bank Account probably once a day. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's
Right.
in my bank account.
So why do you listen to that song?
Because the producer. The beat is serious.
Do you listen to it for what he's saying?
No.
For the multi-syllable rhymes?
The vibe, like you were saying.
It's the vibe.
It's the vibe.
And that's it. We can relate on a certain level.
Right.
Because when we were listening to get out of here at the buzzer, jamming at the buzzer, did that count?
No, I didn't count. I missed it. I didn't even see.
Fruit Snacks and Cups of Patron.
Yeah, bro.
Were we giving a shit about what he was saying?
It's crazy because we're such hipsters, at least me, because Kyle he's mainstream now,
Yeah.
and I don't like him anymore. I don't listen to him anymore.
That I Spy killed me.
Bro, I couldn't do it.
That
The beginning of that song is just the strangest thing.
little skit that they do.
The little skit with Yachty is just the strangest thing. But the fact that we're in tune and up to date with it, is that more so just that's our generation of just having to know what's the latest and greatest, regardless of whether we like it or not? Because I could sit here and talk crap about all these songs, but I listen to them no matter what I say. And as much as I like to think or like to say that I'm not going to listen to these artists, they're trash, I'm going to know what they're talking about. Like, I Spy, terrible song, but I listened to it more than once. I listened to it more than once, as much as I hate to admit it.
Like, are you choosing to go to Apple Music and listen to it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's bad.
And it's played so much that... not that it made me like to listen to it, but it made me be able to endure it. But it's a terrible song. I think it's a terrible song, but it's played so much. It's almost like it like hypnotizes you.
Yeah. It is that, like, referencing when you're a baby lullaby type.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with Young Thug. When Young Thug first had that run in 2014.
What was this song? Oh, yeah. No, I thought it was the I'm a stoner.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a stoner.
Yeah.
Let's go in your face.
What's the score?
That was the first song that I heard, and I was like, Young Thug is real. He didn't even sound like how he does right now. Speaking of Young Thug, you heard his country song?
No.
Bro, it's actually not bad. I can't even lie.
Oh,
I can't even lie. It's not bad.
But-
It's not bad.
Shout out to Young Thug for being continuously weird and innovative.
Bro, he is the leader of the weirdos.
I'll
He's
give
the
him credit.
leader. He's the leader of the weirdos, bro. As much as Uzi's trying to be the Marilyn Manson of hip hop, Young Thug is the original, bro. Young Thug is the original.
It's so crazy that you said that, because in that series, Defiant Ones on HBO,
Still didn't finish it, bro.
you didn't.
Slacking.
I'm not even gonna. I'm
I'm
go
halfway through part 3.
there. Did you get to Marilyn Manson part?
Nah, man.
All right,
I know
so-
it's in part 3 though.
It's in 3 or 4. I think you're right. Though 3. That I was thinking about that, and he has an interview with Bill O'Reilly that I was watching.
Who, Manson?
Yeah, on Fox News in like 1999
Oh, it must have been great. With
Right.
Bill O'Reilly?
or 98,
Oh, that must have been fantastic.
and he shuts down Bill O'Reilly. Like, Bill
What was the
O'Reilly-
conversation about? Was it
Why-
something to do about religion?
Like, why invoke satanic
Yeah.
worship?
Yeah. I think I might have seen that.
And like, you know, you seem like such a smart, well-spoken guy. Why
And
are
he
you
is.
choosing to get your message across in this way? Because Marilyn Manson's trying to pass it off like, you know, like, yes, it's shocking, but what I'm trying to do is teach kids to be themselves. Like, all right, bro, whatever. Like, that just sounds like bullshit.
Yeah.
But Bill O'Reilly's trying to call him out for that.
Right.
Oh, game clip recorded? Don't record me getting dunked on, Xbox.
Because they knew it was real.
It's bullshit. And I was thinking about like that whole route of using shock value to propel your music career. There's always going to be artists like that. Always going to be artists like that. And Young Thug was the pioneer for a kid like Uzi. But before there was Young Thug, there was Lil Wayne. who
Lil
was
Wayne.
using shock value.
Wearing Uggs on stage, glow in the dark Uggs on stage.
Yeah.
I still remember that, bro. Thinking he can play the guitar,
Oh my
call
god.
himself a rock star.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
Pow.
You're getting all the AI in this game. I got nothing.
Oh, double team? Leave me open? Bang.
We need to call a
Let's
timeout.
do it, boys. Fourth quarter, by the way, y'all.
I need to crack open a
50
cold
to
one.
37.
I'm about to come back right now.
Crack open the cold one.
Man, that's all I got on Young Thug and Uzi. I can't speak at length about that.
We're going to talk about our New York Yankees.
Whoa. Aaron Judge, home run derby
Home run
champion.
king. You know what sucks, though, man?
Now
Is
he's in
that-
a slump.
Not that he's in a slump, because I think that he's allowed to be in something. He's a rookie, and probably people predicted it. I think he'll come out of it. He's just a really good hitter. At least he's having a good season. I just think the fact that the Yankees are just like imploded. They're
Yeah.
looked at as the top 3 team in the league.
They should go deep in the playoffs.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't think they have the pitching anymore.
Well, they need Pineda back, and they need Tanaka to wake up and get his check and stop being a scrub.
Bro, well he was supposed to have Tommy John surgery.
And what?
Yeah, he chose not to.
Oh, wow.
He's a G though. I can't even lie, bro. Tanaka is a G. I still haven't gone to a Yankee game this season, man.
I expect them to be in the ALDS
Yeah.
this year.
Oh
At
yeah,
least.
I agree. I think that it's not out of the realm of possibility that they can still win the division. Oh. That they can still win the division. Boston's got like a 6-game lead last time I checked.
That's ridiculous.
That Boston has a 6-game lead?
Yeah, that's not even no, bro. Because they just played over the weekend and it was like 2.5.
No, I'm telling you. They have like I could be wrong 6 then.
That's high. This game is over.
They lost the series 4 games to 1.
No,
They
played
split
4.
the doubleheader. They split the doubleheader. They played. Oh no, they
So-
played 4 games. So they lost 3 games to 1
Yeah, that's not good.
because they split the doubleheader on Sunday.
So that means they were 4.5 back coming out of that series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I like to see the Yankees getting younger.
Yeah, exactly. Built from like we're such New Yorkers. Like even though that this is the period which is exactly what the ownership wants, so their young team, They're a young team. They're building from the farm system. They're doing whatever they can to lose ball foul. It's not going your way, brother.
Man, it's over.
They're doing what they're supposed to do. They got young players. They're trying to build a new core four. Love Gary.
Yep.
I even like Didi, man.
Yeah.
I like Didi.
I saw like a Joe Girardi show they have on Yes.
Yeah.
Beginning of the season, it was like May, and he was talking about how Didi Gregorius was the best player on the team.
Oh man, he's the best hitter on the team, hands down. He's the best hitter on the team. He gets on his own. I think he's got the second best high on base percentage.
Is he a switch hitter or just lefty?
That I'm not positive on. Go to show you how many Yankee games I watched this season, right?
It goes back to that conversation we had of like the fucking Yankees. Like they lose Derek Jeter, and 2 years later they get a 6'7", 280-pound
Face of the MLB.
that says nothing wrong and super humble, you know.
God-fearing man.
And then on top of that, they get a fucking switch hitting shortstop who also has a nasty glove and is one of their best hitters as their replacement. Yeah, he's no Derek Jeter, but they got those two guys. Plus Gary.
Plus Gary, bro. It's just great, man. Yankees are... Oh, I'll take it.
You know what went wrong? Every great Yankees team needs a core of good white guys. And our core of good white guys just started crumbling.
The best white guy was Aaron Bird. It was not
Greg Bird.
Greg Bird.
And he's gone. He's hurt for the year. Matt Holliday had depression or some shit and just stopped showing up to games.
Isn't he on Houston right now?
Matt Holliday?
Yeah.
They traded him?
Oh no. Carlos Beltran's on Houston.
Yeah. Oh my
Matt
goodness.
Bonner. Red Rocket.
The Red Mamba? Oh, that's Scalabrini.
The White Mamba.
The White Mamba. The Red Mamba. What do you think about your boy while we're on the White Mamba and me getting blown out at the end of this game? What do you think about your boy, the Truth, retiring as a Boston Celtic?
I mean, respect, bro. Ever since Draymond said, who do you think you're Kobe? I just almost can't even take the whole thing seriously. He only got one ring. Mind you, Paul Pierce is my favorite player in the NBA my entire life. Paul Pierce. Don't even ask me why. My dad doesn't understand. As a lifelong Knicks fan myself, I almost don't even get it. But Paul Pierce was just always my favorite player. And I respect that he went back to Boston to get he's going to get his number retired, obviously. He's probably going to go to the Hall of Fame. But, gotta respect it, man.
I like it. What?
Oh,
Kawhi
I've never
would
seen
never
that
do
before.
that.
I just want everyone to know I won.
Yeah, whatever.
Final score, 60-something, 40-something.
Yeah, whatever.
On that note, bro, I just want to thank you for being a part of episode 4 of The Fact of the Matter.
Yeah, man.
We're going to get many more of these, man. We're going to collab some more. And I hope everyone enjoyed the episode.
Peace.
Go Knicks.